On the Administration section, we find the option Users. Here, it is possible to set the access permissions for the content management system for each user. It has two sections, Users and Groups. By arranging users by groups, it is possible to determine that the same permission set is given to a list of users. Only the root users, users without a group, can see and manage permission for every user. A user cannot edit his or her own permissions. One can only manage the permissions of the users in groups below theirs, the child groups. In this case, the members of the admin group know their own permissions, A, B, C, D, and E, as well as the ones of the group below theirs, marketing, management, and commercial. The admin group is the parent group of marketing and management. On the other hand, marketing is the parent group of commercial. This means the members of the marketing group only know the permissions A, B, and D, as well as the commercial group. They do not know, however, that they are the group's admin and management, or the permissions C and E. Let's create a new group. With a right mouse click on this field, we can select the option New Group. Let's call it Admin. This group won't be child of any other, so we'll leave this blank. This is a public group, which will be available to other modules such as scheduling meetings, for instance. For the admin group, let's say it will have access to all of the options. These permissions are organized by levels, and each user's menu's options are determined by the levels he or her can access to. In order to remove a group, we have to select it, open the context menu, select Remove Group and confirm. The users that belonged in the removed group don't disappear, they just become root users, users without a group. We can now create another group. Let's call it Marketing Department. The easiest way to determine if a group should or shouldn't belong inside another group is to use the organization structure as a guideline for the CMS. Let's say that the Marketing Department is a child of the admin group. This means that hierarchically, the Marketing Department is below the admin. As we can see, it automatically assumes the options of the parent group, which can easily be edited. We can now say that the Marketing Department will have access to every option except Configuration and Visitors Counter. On the User section, we can also add and remove users easily by using the context menu. Let's create the user John. We call him John and choose the login name and password. We must now say if he is an active user or not, if he has access to the project. Fill in the email and decide on which group does he belong. Here, we will say he is an administrator and put him on the admin group. We accept the permissions and we can see it has adopted the admin group's options. Now let's do the same for the user Jane. This time, we'll choose not to set her as an active, so Jane won't have access to the project. Let's put her as a member of the marketing department. As you can see, the options Configuration and Visitors Counter are no longer visible. The active users appear with a blue icon. The non-active users appear with a yellow icon. If we now log in as John, on the User section, we just can see the users from the groups below his, in this case, the marketing group. The root users are no longer visible. Every user can edit his or her personal information in User, My Information. Here we can edit the display name, password, email, and idiom, but other options may be available depending on the project.